rain tonight, but man, tomorrow it's just everywhere.
Yeah, we're going to see a chance for some rain heading into tonight. Those showers are building out of Oklahoma right now and eventually tracking their way into the River Valley and then into northwest Arkansas as we head into this evening. And then we get a couple hours of a break where we're just going to see those overcast skies. And then that's when the thunderstorms start to work in heading into tomorrow morning. Again, around 9 a.m. is when we're looking at temperatures right now in the 70s. And heading into tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures in the 70s and maybe even higher as well. That wind coming up from the south up and warm up temperatures this afternoon heading into the evening hours. 70 degrees currently in Fayetteville, 70 in Springdale, and 68 degrees in Bentonville. Across the River Valley, temperatures in the low 70s, 71 in Greenwood, 73 in Fort Smith this afternoon. Heading into our evening hours, we're going to continue to see these wind gusts start to pick up. We have that wind advisory throughout all of 5 country. Our sustained winds going to be around 20 miles per hour. Our wind gusts, though, are going to be close to 50 miles per hour heading into the overnight hours tonight. All that wind is going to be gusting coming up from the south, helping boost temperatures for our overnight lows. So we've talked about when and where those storms are going to be heading into our Friday morning. Again, here's the latest update of our timing that we're going to see. Anywhere from 9 a.m. to around noon is when we're going to see eastern Oklahoma and portions of northwest Arkansas first starting to see those thunderstorms start to develop. As we get on later into the afternoon across the River Valley, that's when we're going to see those thunderstorms really start to come together. And then we're looking out for places like Johnson, Logan, and the Scott counties is when we're going to see the potential, our greatest potential for some severe weather heading into tomorrow afternoon. Again, this evening, we're on the lookout for just some scattered showers. This evening is not the start to that severe weather that we're expecting heading into tomorrow afternoon. Breaking down both sets of scattered showers that we're expecting. Here's to look at later tonight. You're going to see some widespread rain, mainly across northwest Arkansas. The River Valley only going to see a few scattered showers. The heaviest portion of that rainfall mainly going to be in northwest Arkansas. But as we get into the late night hours tonight, maybe the River Valley is going to see some of those scattered showers start to pick up. And then here's our break overnight tonight where we're going to see mostly cloudy skies. And then around 7 a.m., 8 a.m. tomorrow morning is when you're going to first start to see that line of showers start to move in and eventually starting to pick up some of that intensity as we get later on into the morning hours. And here's what we're looking at right now as that line comes together across the River Valley. Johnson, Logan, and Scott counties are going to be our areas of greatest threat heading into tomorrow. And then that line of thunderstorms continues to build, pushing out towards central Arkansas and mainly heading into northeastern Arkansas. Jonesboro, Memphis area is highlighted as our greatest threat for some potential severe weather. So they're underneath that level 4 risk heading into the Memphis area, but northwest Arkansas, we're in the developmental stages where we're just going to see those thunderstorms really start to develop heading into Friday on midday, and then they'll get worse as they push on later into central Arkansas and further out towards eastern Arkansas. So level 1, 2, and 3 visible across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Our eastern portions of our viewing area are going to be what we're going to be looking out for the greatest threats for some potential severe weather. Taking a look at the threats for midday on Friday, hail is going to be our main concern, but heavy wind gusts is going to be there as well. And our wind gusts are actually going to play another factor heading into the afternoon after that rainfall. Heading into the afternoon on Friday, we're going to see those wind gusts peaking up near 40 plus miles per hour. And that's when we could see the potential for a slight fire risk. We are being pointed out by the National Weather Service that our fire risk is going to be pretty moderate heading into tomorrow just because of the wind gusts and after those storms passing ready through. So Friday, yellow weather alert day for us. That's going to be starting at around 9 a.m. for those potential storms working into the afternoon. Cooler temperatures for this weekend, but plenty of sunshine is expected. The whole team's going to be here tomorrow morning to get you through those storms.
There's still a lot to hammer out with that, as far as how much rain or even the severe part of it.
It's such an odd area where everything is developing over us. So like we talked about earlier with Matt, how it's 30 miles can make a huge difference. If that developmental stage happens further out towards northwest Arkansas, then we can see those storms starting to pick up some severity heading into the River Valley. So we'll be on the lookout for that tomorrow. Again, 9 a.m. to around the mid-afternoon is what we're looking at.
Okay, all right. There are some products that are just